meeting जाल्ली road safety and ताजेर they brought to our notice many suggestions के accident जाता इथे so many areas that are prone to accidents मागीर मार्ग वायट आसा immediately the potholes घालपाक जाय signages घालपाक जाय जायत्यो वस्तू ताणें म्हजे नदरे मुखार हाडल्यो. That's why I want to tell or request the Chief Minister of the state.
We were here today for the meeting of the roads, which newly constituted roads, South Goa Road Safety Council, which has now been changed to Road Safety Committee. Also the member secretary is now the collector instead of the lead agency of the RTO. And this was the first meeting under the chairmanship of the Honorable MP for South Goa, Mr. Francisco Sardinha. Many of the points that we have raised in the last so many council meetings which were not actually acted upon were brought up today, like the KRC bridge that is there in Margao, where there is no clear ownership of who owns that bridge because the agreements have not been signed. All the PWD matters that have been pending, like all the signages, the HTFC signages that were there. Now 3 years we have been raising it to remove them and put proper signages which are mandatory, which have the proper colors. So now they have been given like 1 week to remove those signages, put new signages of speed limits which have been notified. Then there are issues even in Kumpoli where inspection had taken place last year. Till today we have not received the report or anything. So collector also actually remembered that that happened and have asked for a report in 1 week. Issues also of the racing that takes place in Verna, and where they had suggested some kind of road engineering, but collector very clearly said that road engineering will not work there. There has to be enforcement, and the YSP Shirvoikar has now said that they will have a control van placed there all the time so that this racing doesn't take place there, especially children without license, driving without licenses. Then the issue of Kundai Industrial Estate also came up, where the LPG trucks coming down the slope, which there is quite a steep slope coming down from the industrial estate, and cars parked at the bottom, so it's difficult for them to take turns and things. So that was one other issue, and many pending issues. The driving on the beaches, which Goacan had recently taken up because the media had brought it to the notice of the public that there is driving by people taking place on beaches. And Mr. Sardinha said absolutely not, that should not happen, and that police has to also enforce that rule there, that no, he doesn't want any vehicles on the beaches. Then the Bori accident where electrical poles were being taken in the vehicle which is protruding. There is the new law which had came in place which says that no vehicle can take anything protruding out of the truck, and these poles are like almost half out, so that has to stop. So they will write to the electricity department to say that mainly they are the ones violating that law. So all of these things were brought up, and hopefully now that Mr. Sardinha is the chairman, that some of the points will be acted upon immediately.
I'm पहिले पार्टी ताजो chairman जालो, and मुझे first meeting. So देखून हांव इन्हें नाशिल्लो ते आदीं कितकून करताले ते. So आतां तांकां deadline दिल्या. जाय तेंची suggestion आयली आनी मुझे नोदरे मुखार सांगले की 2 वर्सां जालीं पेंडींग आसा, फालते पावटी केल्लें पेंडींग आसा, हांवें मुगेलें आनी भाशेन, आनी तांकां I brought to their notice, gave them time, gave them moratorium, आनी कितेंय तुजेय तरी दिसता आयज कितें डिस्कस केलें तें तुका कळटलें कोणा कडेन विचारलें. So if they have not done, I will punish them.
किती इश्यूज आशिल्ले आनी कितें सजेशन आशिल्ले?
जायते सायनेजीस आनी कितें जायत्यो आसतात न्ही, पूण म्हारग हूंय थोडे कडेन सारको उशीर आसा दुसरेंय मागता आतां आमी ह्या दिसान जेन्ना विलेजीन भितर वतात थिंगा जाय ती झाडां बाडां जालोली आसा and it's such a danger as it is the roads are narrow and then you cannot see how wide the road is till they cut those whatever is there on the side of the road. Now request Kurdan Sarkarak, please bring to the notice of the Panchayats wherever possible. If not, PWD has to cut these things so that the accident prone area jo asa tinga accident जायना.
कुडतळे तळेबांद आहा पळय न्ही तेच्यांनी बॅरिकेड मोडलेले सो पयर 2 दीस पयलीं लोकल्सांनी मेळून न्ही
ते मोडूंक ना ते मोडलोले आमगे आमदार
हय पण ते लोकल्सांनी मेळून पयर टेम्पररी केलेले आसा
कॉंग्रॅच्युलेट केले टील देन हांवें आतां हालीं हांव उलयतलो इंजिनियरा कडेन वॉट इज द कॉस्ट कित्याक जेन्ना मुजबुलेक आयले ते हांवें सांगलें सरपंचाक जिल्लाक आपणें कोण करता हांव खुशाल पूण पयलीं म्हणून प्लॅन म्हाका कितें करतो आनी कितले पयशे मोडपा तेंचो ह्यो 2 गरजेच्यो मागीर ताणें करूंक ना देखून ते लोकांनी आतां हें केलां बिकॉज नाव आमचें तोडें बोल्लें सो इट इज सच अ डेंजर कोण भितर पडपाक जाय सो हांवूय पळयत कितको करपाचें बट रायट नाव यू कॅनॉट डू अनलेस यू पूट टेम्पररी समथींग
तुमी ऑथॉरिटी कडेन उलोवन तें हें करतले
हय हांव हालीं उलयतलो